Hello, everybody at home. Once again, hi, I'm DM Hyper. You may be noticing that the numbers on the episodes are different. That's because the recording accidentally got canceled on the last episode, so we're gonna count that one as the lost episode. But quick recap. First of all, we have everybody here but Pod. They may join us later. But yeah, right now, how is everybody doing? Also, Jose, go ahead and get in. Oh, there you are.
Yeah,
How's everybody doing?
I'm
Pretty good,
feeling
pretty
great.
good.
Good. All right,
I
gang. So, also Jay, I didn't hear you.
I'm here. I'm chilling like a villain.
Chilling?
Villain.
I need to turn you up, my guy.
I think I'm speaking quietly. Sorry.
There you go.
Get it better?
Yeah, much better. All
Okay, cool.
right. So, last time, I remember where we started. With that, the party finally made their way to Chriswind. Right? They found out on the way that Nirvash had actually attacked and destroyed the Wall of Stone, one of the wonders of the world and the world's greatest military installation that had never fallen in recorded history. Once at I would say once in Chriswind, at the Adventurers Guild headquarters called the Bastille, one of the headquarters of the Gate Guardians. They met Rex Longarm, the leader of the Gate Guardians, and the Iron Wall of Lastar, as well as the branch leader in Chriswind, Sordell, who also happens to be Callista's ex. So there's that.
Oh, that was a kinky guy.
Nobody said that. But from there, the party met with Rex. Amelie declared intent to leave the Wickermen and resigned, and Rex had her arrested on the spot. As a result of that, the party then received their payment for the missions. Yagu went off to mail a letter to Lydia, where Varys and Josaku did a little bit of shopping and finding food. Josaku used some of Amelie's money to help him buy a new katana called Daybreaker, to which he is now eternally sorry, apparently. On
Yes,
top of
very.
that, Finn decided to kind of keep to himself during, I'll say, while at the Bastille. The part, I'll say, then Varys decided to give Chaz a call and tell him where Widowmaker's mantle was, much to Chaz's displeasure, given the
Oh, sorry for
location.
interrupting, Hyper. Could you pop up your stream for us?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Then here,
You could, sir.
and then this should be it. And from there, like I said, the party went into say continued doing stuff inside of Chriswyn, mostly doing stuff like shopping or trying to talk to each other, talk Amelie out of, quitting the Wickermen and quitting the Riverwatch. Everybody went to bed. Amelie decided to stay. Everyone had dreams, and Varys saying everyone talked to their gods. Oh, and when Amelie threatened to quit, Sylvanas absolutely lost his shit. That was one part where everyone said after the fact that they were scared. But then in the night, Varys was attacked by an unidentified drow attempting to assassinate him using a poison that actually turned off his adrenaline, disallowing his rage. He was eventually aided by some of the guards of the Gate Guardians, and then a certain blue-skinned person decided to interrogate them as Callista closed the door to the room. Then the party were gathered on the lowest on the lowest floor where they could be better watched, and I believe that is everything. Anybody else have anything that they can think of?
Can I ask a question?
What up?
Did you have something to add first, Hedge?
I was just gonna say, Phil had a dream with Mask. Varus with Walka and Drosaku with Tyr.
Oh yeah, everyone had dreams with their gods.
Except Yagu.
Except
The dream for
Yagu. Which I wrote down in my notes. I actually remembered I did for a reason.
Sus.
Yes. But, Jay, what were you going to ask?
Just for clarification, because I think I missed a couple sessions around this. Chaz is the person who practically raised Varys, correct?
Basically like an older brother figure, yes. He's the high priest of Veyron, and was there to basically help keep Varys out of too much trouble.
Yeah, I'd say I won't say he raised Varys. He was like Hype said, more of like a guiding figure for Varys from the ages of like 10 and above, really.
Does Varys resent Chaz, or do we not
No,
know
no.
this?
He
No,
has a
they're
good
like best
relationship with
friends.
him. Yeah.
Okay.
You would know that he has a good relationship with him. A
Yeah.
good relationship with Chaz.
Gotcha.
The only reason why some members of the party aren't as fond of Chaz is because he said, if you keep Widowmaker's mantle from me, I will hunt you down. Because to him, that is also like, it's basically the holiest of artifacts. So it would make sense that he would be like, if you don't, I would say, that is mine. It would make sense.
And how does he know about the reveries? Just does?
Because Varys told him.
No, I did tell.
Gotcha. So Varys docks the group Rivers
Yep.
shows up again.
He also Varys also doxed y'all to his mom too. If you need, like, I just so you guys know who exactly I doxed y'all to. It was to his mom and
Basically
Chaz.
to everyone.
And he didn't dox the reveries to Azura.
Sorry, I just wasn't 100% on who Chaz was. Thank you.
No, I think he told.
I'm pretty sure you told Azura.
I told Azura about Sikara law. She didn't believe me.
You're
Because
right,
he
she
said
didn't.
she straight up didn't believe him. But she was like, I'm the shit. So.
Yep. Okay. So, everyone, y'all have been put in rooms on the lower floors. That way it is easier to keep an eye on you guys. And Yagu. Now I remember in my notes why. Because once everybody went to bed, you were supposed to get your dream after the assassin attack.
Oh.
As you wake up on a very familiar field, but this time you're sitting on a stump. And there's a stump in front of you. And seated on it is Lady Elistray. I feel like there's something you would wish to talk about.
Uh, there's a lot of things I wish to talk about.
Well, then speak.
Why are you in my head?
That is a complicated answer. Effectively, gods can speak to those within range of one of their followers, someone who believes in them. And you happen to have one of those among you.
Varys?
He is one of my children. All drow are. Get any in their blood. While he tends to prefer the company of Valkyr or my brother, or their guidance, he is still one of mine just the same. And I know what you face. And I know where you're going. And I know what you can find there. Yagu, You know of some of the reveries, do you not? You've seen their power.
Yeah, some of my party members have some.
Would it surprise you to know that I have one?
I guess it's not totally surprising. I just have my hard time wrapping my head around the being in the presence of a goddess.
Most people do. But unlike my colleagues who decided to more or less spring their presence upon your friends, I wish to wean you into a more permanent connection. For if you continue on the path that you and your friends have discussed, it will be my reverie that is the next you encounter.
You know, when I set out on this adventure, I wasn't expecting anything to do with the gods or higher powers. I was just trying to prove to myself that I could do more with my life than what I was already doing. I don't understand how I'm here with someone as strong as Varys or as cunning as Finn or as skilled as Josaku or powerful as Amelie. I don't see how I belong here.
Think about what they've obtained thus far. Think about their items. The subtle danger of Drake Siphon. Very representative of your friend Finn, is it not? The Catalyst of the
Yes.
Inferno. Is that name itself not appropriate for your hot-headed friend, Amelie?
Yes.
Revelation, the armor of truth. Is it not appropriate for your rather blunt friend Josaku?
I guess so.
And Sakaralor, the fist of the coming storm. Does it not match the ferocity and unpredictable nature of your friend Varys?
I see that, but I just don't see what I have to bring to the table.
Yagu, do
I'm
you know
just
what I
kind
am
of
the
here.
goddess of?
I'm sorry. I almost said something out of pocket. No, I
No,
don't know.
no, if you said it, she would probably laugh. Oh, no, wait, I know what you probably were going to say. You were going to say the goddess of Coomers, weren't you?
I was gonna say the god. I was gonna say the goddess of being mommy. I can't say that.
No, you can't. No, that one would have been bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Jay's just being an idiot. No. Okay, I'm Yagu again. No, I don't.
People think that my only domain is that over the drow. But I am also the goddess of compassion, understanding of others' feelings. I am effectively the goddess of sympathy, the goddess of understanding the trials and the pains of others, even if you cannot feel them yourselves.
Well, there's definitely some
You
trials in this party.
you set out on this thing because you hold sympathy for someone. You want to make yourself better for them. You wanted to make sure that they did not need sympathy for simply being around you. That they would always have pride to be around you, to know you, to call you friend. Is that not one of the most compassionate things you've ever heard of? So many people go out for various selfish reasons. Money, power, individual excitement and adventure. But you did it not out of selfishness, but out of desire to make sure that those around you are I'll say are bettered for being I'll say because you are bettered.
But if all that's true, then why am I having such a hard time with this? As he brings out Rochambeau.
You can come out, Rosham. I know you are here. Ah, the lovely goddess. As you do see Rosham step out of the shadows. Yes, yes, yes. Now, what is it that you would like, my lady? To hear your side. Why? Well, the simple answer? I want one thing. And Yagu hasn't agreed to give it to me. I want one thing in this world, and that is for my blade to be driven through the heart of the bastard that betrayed me. And that is all. Rosham, do you think you did anything to deserve this betrayal? Do you think the world would have been bettered with you not being able to continue being in it for the time? Are you really going to ask that, my lady? Of course, my answer to both is no. Why would I ever think that the world would be better with a little less me? Because I sense a great conflict in you, Rosham. Someone who ran, killed, or swindled everything you've ever met, everyone you've ever met. No offense, my lady, but you do not know me. You may be able to see inside of Yagu's head, but I'm a different story. Would be surprised. But to answer your question, Yagu, it's difficulty because you are dealing with one who does not want sympathy or empathy. They do not desire compassion. Your compassion is what your greatest strength, Yagu. Yet you are dealing with someone who wants none. I am right here, my lady. And while I don't need any sympathy, I need cooperation. I think that's enough for now. As she snaps, all of a sudden you see Rosham just kind of like, basically like there's this almost like shadowy like gag on him. Yagu, we must all undergo trials. This just happens to be the one that fate has decided for that falls upon you. At the end of the day, it is what you make of it.
Can I ask a favor of you, Lady Elistray?
It depends on what the favor is.
I'd love to be able to say that I haven't considered Rosham's offer, but unfortunately I have. Could you hold on to this for 24 hours so I have time to think?
Unfortunately, that is not something I can physically do. We are not allowed to properly interact with the world without special exceptions. effectively, someone many times more powerful than I decreed it. And it is a rule I must follow.
Well, I'll have to figure this one out on my own then.
If you would like, though, I can dampen his influence for a time. 24 hours should be doable without breaking any rule.
That would be appreciated.
Absolutely. As you see Rosham, who's been trying to rip the gag off, basically like there's these like almost moving shadows and beams of moonlight combined, like intertwined with each other, basically come around and like grab his hands and like tie his legs to one of the stumps that has now appeared. 24 hours, Yaku.
One other thing while I'm here.
Yes?
Since you're in my head, did you see my letter to Lydia?
I did. Beautiful.
Do you think that one day she'll forgive me?
I don't know why you think you need forgiveness. You didn't tell her that you hated her. You didn't tell her no. You told her what she wanted to hear, yet you told her that you did not feel worthy of her praise, of her admiration, of her friendship. The only thing that you have done that I would not have advised is given her a token of when you may, I say that will signal if you were to fall. Holding that over her head was ill-advised, but understandable being at the moment. I do not think she will hate you. Her feelings for you are strong. Just try not to toy with
I would never.
them. You already have, Yagu. Or need I remind you, you walking out on her?
That was a different guy.
A different person wearing your face.
Must have been some really powerful spell.
We make mistakes, Yagu. But also, you're talking to a literal, I would say, to a literal empath. You can't bullshit me.
Worth a shot.
Not really. Well, enjoy your travels, Yagu. And be there for your friends. I have a feeling some of them may need you in the coming days. You aren't the only one sheltering feelings. Brothers. Be there for them. And with that, you start to see everything fade. And we're back to the Bastille. Everyone wakes up. No, that was great. That was absolutely
That was
awesome, Jay. That is not a waste
that
of
was good.
time. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
love
was
Yaku
down
moments.
coming into the session. That actually got me back in the mood of DMing.
Yeah, that was really good. I really enjoyed it. You get
Love
hyper?
Yeah.
Bro, did hyper? Phil,
Some
did hyper
phlegm
just
in my
end?
throat.
Did Hyper just hint at some ships, Phil?
I don't know.
Bro,
Are you hiding emotions?
I,
me?
I didn't say they were at each other. But okay, everyone, as y'all wake up, eventually y'all do it. Breakfast is actually brought to you, and then y'all are each led to the main office.
Before we go in, I think first thing in the morning, Hyper just Varus just he went to sleep with Sicarola on, and before he heads out, he just says in his head, "Thank you, Captain, for warning me last night, and sorry for doubting you." And he didn't expect anything, but
You
he just
can
says that.
feel a sense of forgiveness dash approval. Almost like as if like a nod. So as you walk into the office, on one side you do see, I'll say at the desk you see Rex. You also see Sordell on another, and then yeah, and it's just the desk. And yeah, what do y'all do? It's a shame Amelie isn't here for this.
Did you guys figure out if it was Kualawi that sent the assassin?
It appears so. Miss Brem, despite using methods I would rather not go into or condone at all, was able to extract the information that he was sent by one Manosel Koalave. Which gives me justification enough, because despite his crimes in Galrin, there wasn't any hard evidence. Specifically, witnesses, or things that would directly tie him to it, other than magically uh, obtained testimony. Not exactly something I can work off of most of the time. However, word of mouth of your would-be assassin is admissible. So I can put out a warrant for Manosalco Alave. That should give me enough to raise him up to the top of the board, right below your other friends.
Well, I knew he disliked me. I knew he hated me. Didn't realize he hated me this much.
I mean, are you surprised?
No, he's a petty bastard.
Sordell, do you mind listing off the things that the man said? Yes, sir. Let me find the list. Let's see. I typed it down for the things that Varus did to Koalave. And I had it typed down.
And you said it to me. I believe it was ruin his relationship with Vanna.
Oh yeah, that I did send it to you. I was looking at Math Rock. Okay, so yeah. So, Koalave. I'll say what you did to Koalave. Well, hold up. I had it. Can you reply to that message? I can't find it.
Yeah, hold on. I'll pull it up. It should. Yeah, it is in our. It should be in our DMs, right?
Isn't that where you said it just was?
I believe that's what I said it was.
It was in Math Rock Game
It
Channel.
wasn't that time. Okay. Can you reply to it?
I found it. Varus broke into his office as far as he knows, ruined his working relationship and potential romantic relationship with one Vanaste Silta. At this one, Rex lets out a laugh. Ha! Simp.
Not my fault. He's an incel.
No idea what that means. Kinda don't want to know. Continue, Sordell. Exposed him for bringing out a monster, I would say a tomb tapper, into a major city. Forced him to flee from the city. Took the primal reverie that he was explicitly trying to get.
Which I should have let him get. He would not have liked the consequence of getting secure law.
Interesting.
Uh,
Either way, the man has it out for you. Now, something tells me that given your meeting with a certain dragon, there was probably a communication there.
surprised he got someone so fast to me.
Honestly, probably that you all left a certain location, and given your path that you were supposedly done, you were seen in Sevlin last. Given your time gone, it would make sense that you traveled inward to Tian. That left really only about 3 different locations you could have came out. One of them being here. So, rumors of a new group in the city, particularly one as armed as you all are, and one with a known reader accompanying them, a reader that is known in the city. Yeah, it makes sense. Which is why we're getting you out of there, as you all of a sudden see the image of Argus appear on the thing. All of you.
Where are we headed?
Rex, if you don't mind. Actually, I'm going to leave this one up to our little blue friend. Caretaker?
Headache is on me, I think, because he gave it
Oh,
back
did he
to
give
me.
back? Okay.
Yeah.
Mr.
I can pop
Rivers,
Headache out.
if you could retrieve Caretaker.
Like pop him on a table and like let him, I guess, activate it himself.
Yes. Commander Longarm and I, as I did discuss a plan, and we did coordinate with Mr. Bain, with Lord Bain as well. Effectively, the plan should be to find Alexander, to enter in and see what knowledge he obtains, then potentially go on a hunt for any reveries that would be inside of Alexander, and any that would help bolster our battle against Nirvash.
That makes sense.
And also, I'm pretty sure that if y'all went up there without talking to Garim, he would find one of us and try to kill us. At least he'll finally shut up about it. So yeah, basically, stock up. You're going to Karatis.
Do we get paid for this?
We'll discuss that later. I'll say we'll discuss it. We'll tell you. Argus, given the fact that Andilius, I would say, put such a big bill on my guild, I'm gonna leave this one on you. Yo, what the hell? What did I do? You didn't set the rate before you sent them. Fuck. All right. So, everyone, go prepare. Oh, and I think as he motions over, and Sordell gives Amelie back her gear. Now, I hope you know that this mission is incredibly important, so I don't need any of y'all deserting it. Am I understood?
Rex, I'm gonna be real honest. If we desert this mission, we're gonna have bigger things to worry about than you.
Oh, it's not me you need to worry about.
May I have permission to speak?
Absolutely.
Is Argus still here?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to apologize for my outburst yesterday. I'd also like to apologize for my associate Amelie's outburst. The only reason she had any sort of breakdown was my fault. I said some choice words to her the other day, which very much affected her, so I would appreciate it if both of our actions reflect on me and rather than her and the guild. That's all, sir.
Noble motion. Given what they've been through, I'm gonna let it pass. This time. Just know, like I said, it's not me you're gonna have to worry about if you decide to turn tail. Because especially with already carrying those things, as he indicates to y'all's reveries, y'all are already targets.
No, if we desert, it's the gods that are in our heads that we're gonna have to fucking worry about.
I don't know anything about the gods specifically or their wrath, but I would imagine it's not exactly the most appealing thing.
Mhm.
So,
Sorry, go ahead, Hyper.
any last commentary before y'all leave?
Before we leave, I think because you told me I could ask Katika whatever I wanted because I had Katika on me, right?
Yes.
So I think Varus asked about God Raisers, and he learned about Kaimal as well. Kaimal, right? That's the
Kaimal, yes.
Kaimal. Before he leaves, he looks at Argus and he just says, Argus, you need to figure out a way to contact Kaimal, the previous wielder of God Raiser. He might be able to help.
Mr. Bane, you did not mention, or Lord Bane, you did not mention that you had yet to communicate with your Primarch. As far as I am aware, all of the other Reverie wielders that I have encountered thus far have. Interesting. Well, that's something to talk about when you get here, Caretaker, but you got more important things to deal with for now. That's correct. Varus, if you don't mind.
Grab Katika and put him in my pocket.
Yep. All right, dismissed. We're back up here in 1 hour. You have time to go, go supply if you need it. Anybody have anything they want to shop for real quick?
I have everything I need.
I'm broke.
You are broke.
Finn?
I'm good.
And Yagu.
I can't get that thing I want in this town, right? It's the next town.
That's not the place to get it, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm good.
Okay. So, with that, about an hour later, y'all do come into y'all do report back and you all walked off to the Porto room. Oh, not only did that hour give you time to prep and relax, and get a little bit of decompression, allowing you to see a medic, watch your rivers, but also
I long rested, right, Hyper?
yeah, you did. Everyone long rested. You were also healed by a couple people last night and today. They were trying to make sure none of the poisons left.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everyone hop in, and also, I hope you brought something warm. Everybody go in the portal?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. As you'll walk through, you'll see much different. Oh, god damn it. There you go. You'll see a much different guild on this side. Inside, the building seems to be made of wood, and everything looks more dwarven in construction. Also, you're gonna have to pardon me. I unfortunately didn't have time to practice the dwarven accents as much as I wish I had.
Don't worry.
Yeah, with the dwarves. I think that's how it goes. One moment, I'm gonna mute 1 second.
Man, we're really quiet today. Yeah, hey Phil, can you demonstrate your Dwarven accent, Phil?
Hey, how's it fucking going? I'm a dwarf over here. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Dude, I love that so much, dude. Oh, that's so great. You're muted, Hyper.
Aren't you all a ragtag bunch?
Oh,
As in walks in the most jacked fucking dwarf you would ever think of. Like,
Dickums!
no. God damn it,
Uh-oh.
Jay. God damn it. No. Long gray beard, like just rippling with muscle. Like, almost like a steroid user IRL in terms of like just utter musculature. As you guys say, it's like the name. Sorry, I did it wrong. Ah, ah. What up?
I'm gonna say something that's gonna get me punched in the.
Ah, I'm Garam. This is my. I'll say welcome to the Hall of Ancestors, the home of the Band of Brothers.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Garum. You good?
Yeah, I keep trying to do the accent. I'm just gonna abandon it and do it later.
No, that's fine.
I say yeah.
Uh,
I say I am Garam Stonegrip. I'm the lead. I say welcome to my guild. You
Mr.
must be
Garum,
the Wickermen.
yeah. Yep. Can I? I know we just met, but can I ask you something real stupid?
Go ahead. We're all family here.
I point at his body and I go, "That can't be all natural, right?" Like,
Jealous, aren't you? As he like flexes, and again, it looks like a Mr. Olympia pose, where you could just feel like the power coming off of him.
no. Fuck.
If it
Oh,
makes you
he
feel
is
better,
ju-
lad, nobody's built like me. By the way, this dwarf is like 5'4".
So he's huge for a dwarf.
Yes, he is like a giant among dwarves.
Var's is just staring at him like in disbelief. Like he's never seen someone this big.
Yeah. Come on, most of the boys are waking up.
Is there a gym in here by any chance?
A makeshift one, yeah.
Let's go.
We won't be staying long though. You get to prep up, and then we're going to go.
Fuck.
All right, everyone. And then you start to see us, and imagine a Viking or a Norse style like long haul, like one of those places where you see a bunch of people nursing hangovers. You see some people with like some bruises or whatnot. Off on one side, you do actually see boulders. Ferris.
Varus is just like.
But it's mostly dwarves around here. It's very much that. It's very old school Norse visuals.
Man, why can't the River Watch be more like this?
What's wrong with the River Watch?
Bro, they get drunk all the time, fight each other, and then they have a makeshift gym in here.
Do you know what? Do you know what one of the biggest insults is to a dwarf, Varusivers?
No, sir.
Offering him a glass of water instead of a glass of mead.
Why couldn't we have joined that skill instead of the River Watch?
Hey, the River Watch is cool. Come on.
I could have been getting my ass drunk, getting into a fight, waking up the next day, getting drunk, and going and working out.
I mean, I could punch you right now if you want.
I mean I'm probably gonna get punched later today, so like, I'm good. I think.
Hopefully not.
You never know what. Like, you know what's going on. I don't know. I figured someone's gonna punch me at some point.
Yeah, well. I'll say Rex called ahead, so I did prep some of our non-dwarven warm clothes, because you all don't exactly look dressed for the weather. By the way, you notice the irony in saying that? Because he looks like he's wearing like almost tights with like fur boots, but he's completely shirtless.
So you can never complain about Varys ever showing off when there's this dude walking around shirtless.
So you asked him if he's natty or not as soon as you met him, dude.
Bro, I had to, bro.
You asked him if he was natty.
I had to.
All right. So, everyone, does anybody have anything they want to get? I'll say they want to go buy or anything like that before we leave. We got a couple days hike. I'll say we got a several days hike ahead of us.
Are
I've
you
got
coming with us?
I'll be dead. I'll say you guys would leave without me over my dead body. I've been working on the mystery of Mount Alexander for over a century. I'll be damned if I'm not there when it's opened. I'm also having a couple of guys come with us. I heard about your experience.
Very fun. Highly recommended.
I
What were you
wouldn't.
saying, Yagu?
I was just saying I have something that I'd like to go purchase.
What you looking for? I might be able to tell you where to get it.
A belt of dwarven kind.
As you say that, a couple of the dwarves around you do also like start laughing, but you notice they're not laughing at you. They're laughing with Garum in this. Because you also notice he's now holding his belt. Like he's got like hands like here, like basically like you know, like kind of doing like the Texas belt hold. One moment. Okay.
I know I'm funny. I didn't know I was this funny.
It's not as much that. It's that you asked the right fucking person for I would say for that particular thing. You're asking for one of the items that I'm currently wearing.
So you know where I can get one?
Absolutely, I do. As you see, he is actually wearing a belt of dwarven kind.
And Pogu's gonna be Pogu's gonna be tankier than I am.
Yog champ.
Dog chip.
Fucking
Yog
Yog champ. Oh my god, I hate you now.
Dude, you can laugh one time, Hyper. It's okay. It's not illegal.
For people watching the
Oh.
video, there's a joke that I don't laugh at Phil's puns.
Oh, hey. Wait, Jay, Yagu has a con of 18, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bro, he's gonna have a con of 20 with this shit. My con is 16. I'm the barbarian, bro.
So yeah, then he's gonna take you.
Oh, damn, what the fuck? Soraka better be worth all that shit, bro.
Alright, so yeah, he walks you out of I say he starts walking out towards the front of the guild. I know just the place. We'll go to Kiz's Wiz. Or sorry, I'll say Wiz and Kiz.
The Whiz Kids.
No, Wiz in Kids.
I
In
know.
Kiz.
Can
Can I
I
tag
kiss
along,
the
Yagu?
whiz there?
It's owned by a wizard. The name is stupid. Let's be honest.
While we're on our way walking,
But also, welcome to Kiz, everyone.
Oh shit, this place got badass.
Welcome to Kiz. Also, Pod said that they weren't feeling well. They may join, they may not. And if they did, they would just like listen in. So yeah,
Gotcha.
it's all right. Anything else y'all want to know about the city? Anything y'all want to get? Welcome to the world's greatest city. The homeland of the dwarves and the homeland of the greatest smiths in the world.
Oh, do you guys have access to like goggles that can make you see at night? They have that in the care. I don't know if you guys have that here.
Do we have goggles of night here? Of course we do.
You know how much a belt of dwarven kind would cost?
Uh, it sets you back about, say, in most places, like about 6K. Here, just because they're easier to make, it sets you back about 5.
I look at Jasaku dead in the eye and I'm like, you owe me money.
Why does he owe you money?
Huh?
Why does he owe you money?
He chipped in 4K for the
What, Daybreak?
sword. Yeah.
Daybreaker? Oh, yeah, no, to Josaku. I thought you said Yaku.
I chipped in, yeah, no, to Jasaku. I chipped in most of the money for Jasaku.
By the
bro.
way, you can't wear that and Sirach at the same time.
Yeah, but until I got bro, I couldn't
Also,
buy-
I thought you said you didn't want a beard.
I know Varus knows. I don't think I ever said that. It's just that
Oh.
he couldn't grow a proper beard. He had like a patchy beard. He couldn't grow a
Well,
proper
he could with the belt, but he takes you in, and you go to this magical shop. I'm gonna reuse the Slayer's make say art just for it.
Just gonna
Alright,
clap his hands
welcome
together.
to Wizard Kiz! I'm Wiz. Welcome to Kiz. How can I help you? Ah, Karam, how are you, you old bastard? I'm good, Wiz. As he, like, yoinks you. And also, Yagu, you feel this, say, his grip is like... you can tell why his last name is Stone Grip. As he, like, yanks you forward, this lad wants a belt of dwarven kind.
Quite the grip you got there. Almost yanked me out of my shell.
They don't call me Stone Grip for nothing. But yeah, belts of dwarven kind. I can easily do that. I gotta get that accent down for the dwarfs. And also, hello, Pod.
Hi, Pod.
Yo.
Yeah, y'all are currently, just to catch up, everyone decided to, it was decided that the party would go to Kiz, the capital city of Karatis, and origin city of the dwarfs. So currently, y'all have just gotten into, y'all have just walked out of the Hall of Ancestors, which is the guild hall for the Band of Brothers. Y'all are currently accompanied by Garim Stonegrip. He is the leader of the Band of Brothers, which is the which is the Kiridusi Adventurers Guild. Just to catch you up there. And currently, Yagu is trying to find a belt of dwarven kind. So yeah, yellow with band leader Stone Grip. I'll say here doing that. Oh, all right, Yagu. That is what Garim called you, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, that'll be 5,000 gold for the belt.
Hmm. Okay, this is J to DM. So I have a really high persuasion. When I'm in a situation like this, is it worth bartering at all, or typically are shopkeepers set on their prices?
Given the fact that he's already offering it cheaper than you could get it in other countries, I wouldn't argue.
Well, I wasn't gonna argue for much. I was just gonna ask him to knock off 500. But I figured with plus 11 to persuasion, it might be possible. But
That's still 10%. When he already knocked off what originally was like 16% from the original.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take out 5,000 and hand it his way, and thank him.
All right, and Jay, you know what that means, right?
Yeah, I now have two 20s,
Not only that,
but I get to roll for beard.
every day you do, yes. You will have to say, let me go into your sheet. Let me add the belt of dwarven kind.
Can't I add it or no?
I already did it for you.
Oh, huge. Do I need to refresh?
Yeah, go ahead and refresh.
Just make sure you click and attune to it.
Oh my god, Jay has the most HP in the party. He literally has one more HP than Varys.
Jay, I am wearing Pepe Magic right now, Jay.
Yagu has 83 HP.
Bro, my ears more is the barbarian.
Jisaku claps his hand together and bows to Varys.
Deep breath. Deep breaths. It's all gonna be worth it.
Actually, Jay, give me a
Yeah.
roll.
He's gonna grow.
Just a D20.
Give me a d20.
Oh, please, please.
As you put it on, and as he turns around, you guys notice magically. Boom. Yagu's now rocking a full goatee.
Let's go.
You see Varus like
Never seen a turtle with a goat. Never seen a turtle with a goatee before. But you know,
Finn-
Where I,
it works. It really works on you.
where I come from, we call this turtle drip. As Yagu crosses his arms and looks off into the distance.
some might say you're
Drip.
the.
I
Some
like
might
it.
say some might say you're the wrist god, Yagu.
That one doesn't sound as good. I like drip though.
What is?
I
what
think
is
I'll
Riz?
keep drip.
Keep forgetting that your word. Riz is
Wait, are you talking to me?
yeah.
What the fuck? Is that a character? You're a piece of shit.
No, I said I meant that to Finn. I thought when you said you meant that. To
Oh,
me.
I thought you were calling me. I don't actually don't know what it means in real life either, though.
See, there you are, old bro.
No. Ignore the Riz. It's not canon.
He's gonna kill me.
Probably. But yeah, okay. Also,
Resurrect him.
everyone has been given warm clothes. You've been given anything. If you would like to stock up on anything like health potions, if you would like to stock up on any sort of like spells and whatnot, now is the time. Allow me to share this shop.
Would you happen to have some goggles of night here, or
Hmm.
would you know where I can?
Let me
get
see what
some?
I can do.
Hey, Fo.
As he reaches back and he reaches in, allow me to post the shop's normal link. And go and then save and go as he digs behind the counter. Ah! Human, right?
Yeah.
Ah! And you'll definitely need these where you're going. Especially this time of year. Because y'all have also know, like, based on a map, Karatis is in the northern hemisphere. So thus far, in this time period y'all have been in, y'all have mainly stuck to the southern hemisphere, or if you were in the northern hemisphere, you were close to the equator, like Golsham. Because Golsham is like right on the equator, I believe. So it's not. Oh no, sorry. It is a little bit further north, but like Baekwon is still like towards the south, so it was nippy at times, but it wasn't outright cold. If it's any equivalent to like latitude and longitude, it would be basically Kiz is about 40. Say it's basically about as far up as Prague. So it's much further north than any of the cities that you've been thus far. By comparison, Baekwon would have been closer to the temperature range of Lisbon, which is a much warmer city than Prague. Which, if y'all don't know where Prague is in it's a city in the Czech Republic. much. It's basically it's a lot colder than you've been. So you'll notice outside it's very fucking cold. It's in the middle of winter.
Hyper?
What up?
I can see in the dark now with this thing on. Yeah? Is that what dark vision is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy frick.
Oh my god. I didn't realize Yagu didn't have dark vision before that.
He also has. He also,
No
what else?
fucking way!
You know what
I
else he
also
has?
have resistances now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a poison. All right, and but yeah, back to it. With Finn, it's like So you want these, lad?
Yeah. How much are they? 1,000?
1,500.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you.
All right, remove 1,500 gold. And Jay, you did remove the
Yep.
5,000, correct?
Yeah, I'm broke.
I figured that was basically you spent all of your money on that. But you know what? You spent $5,000 on some drip. On some
Yeah, I only have
drippy.
3k left.
On some drip. Only 3K. Jesus Christ.
Bro, I
only
have
3K.
625.
You can afford everything at the store left except for the alchemy jug, the splint armor of resistance, and the +3 glaive. Oh, and the ring of mind shielding.
Yeah, I'm broke.
Anybody else see anything they would like? Any potions? Any scrolls? Anything?
I'm too broke for most of it.
Going once. Going
want
Anything,
twice.
Paris?
Do we
Hmm?
need any potions or anything? Or
Sorry, what'd you say, Yaku?
Do you want anything?
Oh, not really. Yeah, there's nothing you really need. Thank you for the offer, but yeah, there's nothing you really need.
Yeah, no, I'm broke. Yordle, who currently Turtle, who currently has the most money in the party.
I think I have the most. How much do you have?
2,800 exactly.
Yeah, I have more.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I was
second
gonna
most in the
say-
party. There you go.
I'm so fucking petty, dude.
No, it's fine. It's great. I like it. But no, okay. But with that, next up, Garen's like, all right. Let me go get Olaf and follow, and then we'll get on the road.
Oh, Amelie wanted to pick up the Dust of Disappearance for 300.
Absolutely. Sorry, everyone at home. I'm currently typing to Pod, who again is feeling under the weather, so like they didn't stick around very long. Let me make sure that Pod gets to see the other shop. Yep. I don't even remember what I put in the Slayer's make anymore. The only thing I know is that I had to custom add Dawnbreaker in. Oh, I forgot I had that in there. There was some Frostbrand weapons. There was a Mace of Smiting. There was the Viper's Katana. There was a Helm of Telepathy. Shit, there was so much stuff. Oh, also, I found out how much your figurine is worth. Finn.
How much?
That's a 5,000 gold pieces statue.
Holy shit. I'm almost halfway to my armor. I'm halfway. No.
If you were to trade it, I think somebody would do that just because they're still pretty uncommon to do. I say to find. Like that shop had one the Slayer's make did, but they would have told you it's actually a rare find. Are you still going for that +3 armor?
Do bear shit in the woods?
Well, all right then. Everyone, as y'all then head back, you see Garum go off and do it. You see two dwarves with black hair. One of them has a white streak down the middle of his head. The other one has basically like white streaks on basically on the sides of where that one is. So it's almost like they're matched. Everyone, this is Olaf and Follow, the twins that are accompanying us. Basically, I don't want to get caught out there by anything ne'er-do-well, and I'd rather us have some extra company.
Makes sense.
Also good for watching in case anybody, in case there's anything around that we need to look out for.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, the trek is going to be a little bit treacherous. Let me. Oh, and also here's the other art of Kiz for you guys.
Can Yagu move here instead?
No, you see, y'all completely missed the Viking joke I was making. The SpongeBob joke. Olaf,
What?
Olaf, Olaf, and Olaf. Oh, Olaf. Who's the what is the other guy's name? Follow.
What's
Spell that backwards.
Okay.
So, you guys are currently here, right? Mount Alexander is
Jeez, we're far.
We are right
maybe
close
not.
to.
One moment.
We're really close to the Sapphire Empire.
This-
Just
Or
not
not.
to. Do you
This
want to
might
like
be-
maybe do a pit stop if we go back to the camp?
It is right.
We can portal right past. I mean, we don't need to.
You sure, bud?
Yeah, actually.
There. So that's where Mount Alexander is.
That is really.
I have
It
a
is
dumb
pretty
question.
close.
Yeah, we're gonna ride all the way to Kazor. And then we'll say that's about a 2 days ride, and then we'll have about a 3 days walk to the into the mountain.
How long is the ride again?
2 days ride, 3 days walk. What is your question?
This is J to Hyper. If you go left off this map, would you end up on the right side of the map? Is it like a globe or no?
Yeah, let me actually pop the map over. So this whole thing over here. Oh wait, y'all probably can't see it because of how far it is zoomed in. Oh no, y'all can see it. Cool. Okay, so over here on the left side, that is what we call that is what is called the Great Divide.
If you're hovering your mouse or anything, I can't see it.
I'm just saying on the far left side, right?
Okay.
That is also this thing on the far right side is also the Great Divide.
Oh, I see that.
Yes. So
What is the Great Divide?
it's the largest ocean in the world. It's basically it's the equivalent to the Pacific Ocean. Because this is the open sea and that's the narrow strait. Oh sorry, that's the neck. That's what it's called, the neck.
So I
And then
guess we're not that far from home.
this is this is the Strait of Ideals, the narrow sea, and then the Sea of Blood is in here. But yeah, this is where the Wall of Stone was. This you can't see my icon. If you look at the very tip of Ceredria, how there's that chain icon right there, that is the Wall of Stone. If you see that volcano icon above the D in Kiridusi Federation, that is Mount Alexander. You guys are right here in Kiz. You're going to be going to Kazur, which is
And
here in
then
the center
walking
of your
from-
screen.
And then walking from there.
And then walking from there. It'll be a 3 to 4 day drive. Or say 3 to 4 day walk to there.
Let's get the show on the road then.
Yep.
Unless anyone else wants to do something.
Dude, I'm so squishy.
I want you to shut your mouth.
Don't you, Jay? Jay, don't you dare do that to me, Jay.
You are full of crap. You are not squishy in the slightest.
He has more HP than the barbarian, bro. Why play barbarian?
Yep. But yeah, alright. So, y'all are going to start on that ride. This one should be a lot easier because it's also cold and a lot of the monsters aren't out. Alright? Just is what it is. Monsters are much more active in the summer than they are in the winter. Because everything likes to hibernate. And everything also likes to, likes to stay where it's warm. So, let me go ahead and move this to the Kiridusi countryside. Oh, but yeah, again, y'all, what did y'all think of the visuals of Kiz?
I like it.
Poggers.
Also,
I think it's the coolest city so far.
here is the Kiridusi countryside. Just, imagine it in the winter.
Yagu wants to move here.
There's a light snow. It's a very beautiful place, but it's a very mountainous place. And it has very extreme temperatures for the most part because it is so far north. Basically, guys, it is very similar in location to actual Nordic areas. Like Scandinavia is basically in the same realm of this world as real life Scandinavia is in ours. It's just very mountainous, very hardy. And as y'all are riding through, you notice everything is pretty well constructed. Everything here is really well built. Who wants to roll a d20?
I'll do it. Never mind.
All right, no, we'll take one for the first day, one for the second day, and then Josaki, you can roll for the first day walking.
Okay.
All right, 8. Okay, I like it. So first day goes really well. The weather is nice and clear. It's pretty cold, but y'all notice that basically there are ways to keep warm, and that the cart appears to have some sort of thing to where the seats will stay warm. I hope y'all are enjoying yourselves back there on the cart. It's got a warming spell on it. That way anybody who rides in will be comfortable.
Yeah, feels really good. Thank you.
Yagu, I would also like to note that you are heavily bundled up more than anybody else.
Yes.
And you are left a warming rock. So you notice there's also a warming stone inside of your winter clothes.
Hypo, who's in the back of the cart with us?
Olaf and Follow.
Okay.
Right now, Garam is driving. Hey, Jay.
Yeah?
You know why you have the warming stone in your clothes, right?
Do turtles not like the cold?
They're cold-blooded, my guy.
Frick.
You're a reptile.
Can I put the warming rock in my shell?
You absolutely can.
Nice.
And also, yeah, as a result of this, because they do have something there for reptilian races, they did prep specifically clothes for you. For you there. All right, and are there any questions y'all would like to ask Garam on the way?
This might be a terrible question, but as does Jay, Yagu has a fascination with dwarves. Is it possible to just ask about a general history of dwarves?
Alright, what do you want to know, lad? Just dwarves in general?
Yeah.
Dwarves in general. So yeah, we've been here as long as recorded history allows. There's been good ruling. I'll say there's been good ruling areas for Karatis. There's been bad ones, most notably Ganar the Butcher, the king who tried and failed to invade Seredria. It is him why the sea is called the Sea of Blood. Because he led the largest fleet in the history of Karatis straight into the Wall of Stone. But as of late, the Kiranusi has been a federation. We work for ourselves and each other. It's a united front. In addition, the more recent history, the past couple hundred years, there have been various wars with the Sapphire Empire, even if even if our relations with Seredria have improved significantly. The old Sapphire Empress was a bit expansionistic. No offense there, Josaku.
None taken.
By the way, you notice Olaf and Follow have been like shooting you like side glances the whole time.
So, how do the dwarves build their beautiful cities?
We're the best craftsmen in the world, Yagu. It's inherent. The talent. It's something we have as dwarfs. Not that
How
you
do
not that you would know, Garim. You spent so much time with the elves. Aye, that is true. But
how do
yes,
how do dwarves feel about turtles?
no problem with them.
That's good to know.
If you're thinking about moving, come on. Join the band. We're all family in the band of brothers.
With that, Yagu's happy, so he's going to whip out his bagpipes and play some music and hopefully not roll bad on performance finally.
Roll performance.
Please, please. 25 or above. Yes! Let's go!
Woo! Yeah.
Yo.
Wait. Before I settle in on the instrument, which instrument would they appreciate the most? Would Yagu know this or no?
I'm going to say no, but
Frick! Wait. Let me look at my instruments real quick and take a guess. I have bagpipes, the drums, saxophone, and the shawm. Ah, frick, dude.
I thought you had. Wait, you also have your war gong.
That's what I meant, not drums, the war gong.
Oh, I thought you had actual drums too.
No, all I see in my inventory is war gong, bagpipes, saxophone, and a shawm. I'll just go with the bagpipes.
Yeah, and you perform a really good song. Like you are feeling it today. Like the past few days, you haven't really been like as on point, but you've gotten everybody in a good mood, and it's gotten everybody in, and everybody's vibing along.
Let's go.
And Hedge, you wanted to talk to Yagu, right?
Yeah, but there are people in the cart, so he's not going to.
We could say they'll do that at camp at one night. But yeah, with that, everybody is feeling pretty good with that. Y'all have a nice meal. Set up tents. Varys.
Yeah, it's fine for Varys to walk. Like he walks over to Yagu's like tent and like I guess knocks on it to make sure that Yagu's up.
Who is it?
Hey, Yagu, it's me, Varys. Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure.
Uh, uh, did I? So I'm pretty bad. I run my mouth a lot, and I don't really realize when I
You.
piss. Yeah, and I don't really realize when I piss people off until like right now. Uh, so I'd like to apologize for what I've done. Because I do feel bad because I don't want to like piss off my friend, but I also don't know what I pissed you off about.
That's what I thought we were. Varys was friends.
I mean, that's what I thought so too. I'm just really confused.
You know, Varys, at a low point, I went to go ask Genevieve for advice, and you happened to be there,
Eh?
and I asked for advice on Lydia
Yeah.
because I'm a family person, and my family's not around to give me advice. And then you go and blab your mouth in front of the whole party about my issues,
Wait, I'm
and now
confused.
I feel betrayed.
I'm confused. Did I blab my mouth in front of Genevieve, in front of my mom, or in front of the group?
The group.
Hedge is having a bad, like me, Hedge. I'm having a bad time remembering when Varys did this. So could you remind me, Jay?
He looked back and double checked. I didn't remember it either.
It was is this is J to Hedge, correct?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was after when I went to see Genevieve, I specifically asked for advice on Lydia.
Mhm.
And in that conversation, I revealed that I walked out on my date with Lydia, and Varys was there for that conversation.
Mhm.
In a later conversation where the whole group was there,
Mhm.
Yagu took like a cheap shot at Varys as a joke, and so Varys thought it was okay to reveal my secret, which would have made Amelie mad at Yagu.
Oh. Okay, I vaguely remember. I don't know. I'm starting to remember what you're talking about. I can't remember exactly what I said as Varys, but I do remember saying something.
Yeah, you basically just said, like, after I made the joke, I don't even remember what the joke was, but after I made the
Keep
joke,
talking.
you said, oh, well, how are things going with you and Lydia leaving her on the date, or something like that.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Yeah, now I remember. I
Oh, I
brought up.
remember this now.
Yeah!
I brought up
He
Lydia.
snaked me, dude!
I did snake you. Okay. Thank you for the reminder, G. Okay, now I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. And like, okay, going back into character, yeah. Like you see the realization on Varys's face as he reminds you. And he goes, yeah, I remember now. I'm going to be really honest. I'm really bad at being empath. Yeah, I think empathetic's the word. I'm an asshole. Uh, I'm really sorry that I hurt you because
No
I
argument,
mean
lad.
that. Oh, I'm sorry, Yagu. Fuck off. But- Probably shouldn't tell that to my. Probably shouldn't tell that to you. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Uh, I'm an asshole. I run my mouth without thinking about other people's feelings. Uh, I thought I was making a joke. I obviously didn't take your feelings into consideration, and for that, I'm really sorry. Uh, I don't. I would never meet if I really knew how much that meant to you. I wouldn't have brought up or tried to hurt. I wouldn't try to hurt you, but I'm really bad at this emotions thing, and I can be really. I can just really be stupid and just run my mouth. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm sorry for that, and I hope you
You
can
know,
forgive me.
Varys, when I look at you, or when I looked at you, I saw a brother and a leader. But you can't just go around telling everybody else's business to the rest of the party. But with
No,
that said, brothers fight, and brothers also make up, and Yagu gives Varys a hug.
Varys gives Yagu a hug back too. Thank you, Yagu, and I'm not a leader. I'm I'm not a leader.
You
But
may
thank
not
you.
think that, but I'm sure a lot of us think that you're a leader, Varys, whether you want to be or not.
Permission to run my mouth?
Permission granted.
I think that's fucking stupid, bro. Trust me. Trust me, Yago. I am the opposite of what a leader would do. I run headfirst into danger. You
I
don't
don't have
want to be
popcorn,
following
so
up after
I'm
like
eating
that.
chicken Alfredo instead.
Nice. You.
Varys, think
Yep.
about who's in this party. Finn is very reserved. Amelie is very hot-headed. Jisaku's very quiet. I'm very useless.
No, you're not.
You're the
Yagu,
leader.
you're not useless. Yagu, you can use magic, Yagu. You are not useless in the slightest. I have seen what you can do with your magic. Bro, do you remember those 2-bit bards we fucking saw in Gulren? That's useless. Not you. Like, do you remember what he did to those soul-eating monsters we saw before Nirvash? You literally took out almost all of them out of a fight with one spell. Like, I am of the firm belief that you are not useless. And I think someone else in the group should be the leader. Maybe not Amelie, but someone else.
Cheapos. I do have a different question for you now, though.
Go ahead.
Who were you just saying shut the F up to?
Walker.
So they're in your head too.
Yep. He can pretty much hear and see everything I do, which is kind of creepy. But from what he said, I think I rolled the dice with one of the nicer ones. Because he doesn't threaten to smite me when I run my mouth. And he lets me be.
The thought has crossed my mind, lad.
Just a little smiting, just a tiny smite. Please, guys, please.
Yeah. He just let me know that the thought of smiting me has come to his head, which I think is quite unfair. But
It's a joke.
but he's one of the I appreciate what he does, and out of all the gods I could have gotten as my like as wielder, as the creator of my reverie, I think I roll the dice with a good one. He remembers what it is to be immortal, so that helps a lot.
Why do you think the gods chose us in this party?
I honestly have no fucking clue, dude, because like again, permission to run my mouth.
Yeah?
I think we can all achieve great things, but we're all fucking stupid. Like, I'm not Argus. I don't I don't I don't know. I on like okay, we're not fucking stupid. But I don't know, like I don't know. Like I don't know why Valka chose me when I'm barely trained in fighting. I my only experience in fighting pre-adventuring was be a pit fighter. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
Hyper, I have a question to DM. Has
Yes.
Yag I can't remember, has Yagu revealed to Varys before about Elistray? I feel like he has.
I believe he has asked a question about Illustrate, but he has not revealed it.
I think Varys knew that Alustre is who because Yagu mentioned his very first dream he got about the moon. And
Oh yeah,
Varys
no,
just
you
rendered
mentioned the
it.
dream, but not that she had talked to you.
Gotcha. Wait,
Oh.
I'm not gonna get smited if I mention it, right? Actually, I can't ask that. That's never mind.
No, I mean you can, and you get the vibe that no, you would not get smited.
Oh, nice. Okay, going back in character. You know, Varys, I think you would get along very well with the goddess who's in my head.
Alustre?
Yes,
Oh,
I've spoken with her quite a few times.
I I don't think I'm worthy of ever meeting her. I'm not a good person, Yagu. I can see why she chose you to be the wielder of her reverie.
Elistray seems to think that we all have something special to offer. I just can't figure out for myself what that is yet.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm at a complete loss as to why Walker picked me as well. I mean, not complaining, the weapon is pretty nice, but I have no idea why he picked me.
Do you
I'm sh-
have any other beings in your head?
No. You?
Well, if you don't mind, I have a bit of a problem to share.
Okay.
I bring out Rochambeau.
It is still within
Okay.
24 hours, by the way.
Yeah. And show it to Varys and say, "Have you seen me with this sword before?"
Yeah, you used it in combat. I remember you buying it from the store. Then you used it in combat. You bought it in Sprintfall. I remember you using it in combat in the duel against Chisaku.
Ever since I got this blade, there's been a ghost speaking in my head. A man named Rosham who has one purpose and one request for me. But I don't know if I can fulfill this request.
What's he asking of you?
He wants me to kill somebody. And you know me well enough by now, Varys, to know that that's not me.
No. And that thing should know well enough that that's not you as well. Shit.
The problem is, though, I feel like I need this sword and need this power to offer something to the group.
I mean, I Iago, I've seen what you can do with your own skills alone. Your what's the cage spell Yagu's used, Jay? Like the one hypnotic
Oh,
pattern, I believe?
hypnotic pattern,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I've seen what you can do with hypnotic pattern. That's been all you. I don't think you need the sword to be useful. You've already been useful without it. I Yeah, I don't think you need extra power from it. Like, especially if he's trying to get you to kill someone. You muted. I didn't hear that, Piper.
Oh no, I just pointed at stream because I updated Yagu's card to show that he has more
Oh.
HP than you.
Uh, I I honestly don't think you need outside power. And then, well, I don't have experience of like things in my head promising power, but usually with people I've dealt with in real life, if they offer you something, power usually, with you requiring to do them a favor, and they say they only need one favor, it doesn't stop there. That's how they get you to drag you in. They give you something small, and they just say, "Come help me. We'll give you something more," and it keeps going, and you keep doing the dirty work for them, and you get nothing back.
I see. I appreciate your advice, Varys. I just needed to hear it from somebody else.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on it, and
Yeah, I would
not.
prefer you not tell the party about this.
I'll leave it up to you then. Thank
It's
you
good to
again.
have my brother and my friend back.
Thank you again for forgiving me, and I give Yagu a hug.
Yagu gives him a hug back.
You have a good night, Yago. And could I ask you for a small favor?
Yeah.
Uh, if you do talk to Lady Illustrator again in your dreams, could you say thank you for me?
I will.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And then he like kind of claps Yago on the back and then heads off to bed as well.
All right. Well, with that, go head off to bed. Jay, have you been thinking about how you want to address that, or would you like a week of real time and then we can have a flashback moment to this night?
Nah, I'm ready for this mother hecker.
All right. As you all go to bed.
Wait, do I have to take up more time? Dude, I'm taking up so much time.
Yes. You have
Dude,
to.
I love it. I love it. I think hey Phil, you love it, right?
Fuck you, Hedge. I hate you, Hedge. Fuck you, Hedge.
What about him? Why fuck him?
He knows what he did. He knows what he's doing, dude. When people can't see it, he knows what he's doing, dude. The stream can't see, but I can see. I can see.
What can you see?
Hey, but quickly, Phil, you love the Yago content,
Hougeki
right,
hears
Phil?
game log.
Oh, they're not.
Is somebody talking right now?
Oh, you mean Hedge saying, "Not my fault, y'all suck."
Yeah, yeah. It's Captain. It's
Right.
Captain Varus talking.
Well, doesn't matter because right now Captain Varys gets to shut the fuck up because it's
He
time
does. I'm muting myself.
for Elistray. Oh, Yagu, for 24 hours. Up. As
Before
Roshan
you
was
leave-
like, "Well, that was rude." So Yagu, what are you going to do?
Before anything, Elistray, because I forgot before, I wanted to tell you Varys wanted me to tell you thank you.
I know, and I feel his thing.
Now, as for you, Rosham, Yagu just walks up to Rosham and extends the sword to him.
How? Like point first or handle first?
Not point first, giving him the hilt.
What is this supposed to do, Yagu?
Rosham, you have a lot to offer me, a sword that's very powerful. It's something that I feel that I need, but I cannot fulfill your request to kill another person.
Eventually
I
you'll
think
cave in.
I think I could learn a lot from you that would be helpful, but I'm not a killer.
We'll see about that over time. I will continue to help you for now. But I don't think you understand how a cursed sword works.
Oh?
I'll be around. So by the way, Jay, you can't just get rid of a cursed item like that.
I figured, but that's what I wanted Yagu to do, you know?
Yeah. He's not going to accept the sword pack, but there will be consequences.
Oh, no!
Actions have consequences. This is like one of those Telltale games. Rosham will remember that.
Roshan can suck these nuts.
I don't
Stab
know what
these nuts.
Telltale is.
I hate Roshan more than Hedge.
I hate Roshan. I hate Roshan more than I hate myself, bro.
Well, either way. Well, unfortunately, getting rid of a curse is not exactly that easy. You've made a bond with him, one way or another. You're stuck with him for a time. I don't think he's going to stop.
Maybe I should just do what he wants and get it over with.
That's your decision. Have you done any research onto who this person could be? Have you asked him who it is?
Not really. All I can think about whenever I think about going through with that is how would Lydia look at me, or how would my parents look at me, and I can't do it.
She snaps her finger and all of a sudden this like shroud of darkness comes from the outside and all like the ambient sound is gone. Have you thought about instead of killing that person, finding them? Finding a way for Rosham and them to settle?
Maybe, but Rosham seemed very set on wanting this person to be dead.
That he did. But it's been hundreds of years. That person has changed. Never know. Did you even ask the person's name?
Oh, I don't actually know if Yagu asked the person.
You never even gave a shit enough to ask Rosham the guy's name.
Well then, no, I never asked his name.
Seems the one person you have not been compassionate to was one of the people that shares your mind. Explain his distaste, emotions that I felt. But that will come another time. Sleep well, Yog.
Well, frick, now Yagu feels guilty.
You never even asked.
Nah, bro, fuck that sword. Fuck Rosham. He can suck a dick for all I care.
Man, Yagu was doing so well this session, now he feels guilty, dude.
Dude, that just shows how good you are. You just immediately shut him down when he asked, no matter what, dude. You're so good, dude. I love Yagu.
Dude,
Yagu is 10 out of 10, bro. He was roasting
He is
Wires,
the
bro.
wholesome boy.
just let Rosham kill Yagu and be done with it,
I
dude.
would
Dude.
never.
Let
That's
Rosham
not
join
how
the
that.
will
party.
cut down
That's
Roshan.
not how that works, Yagu.
How about Rosham joins the party
Dude,
instead
if
of
Rosham joins
Yagu?
the party,
Better?
I'm gonna fucking kill Rosham, bro.
Dude, if
You can
kill-
go. You are going to
I'll
try,
do it.
Varys Rivers. You are going to try.
Is he talking in my head?
No, that's me.
Oh, okay, because he was.
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
cut
be so pissed.
Rosham down.
Honestly. All right, gang.
I bet Rosham would be the first best swordsman in the party.
You
Um,
dying.
it
I'm
depends.
joking.
It depends. No,
I'm trolling.
it depends. Are we talking about Rosham when he was trapped? Because he was basically like a level 14 swashbuckler rogue at the time.
I didn't even ask him about that, dude. I didn't even know what he was.
You never asked him,
It's because he asked me to kill someone.
but you never asked why. You never dug into it,
I did ask why.
and he told you, but you didn't dig. But all right. Well, now with that, we're going to take the next roll that we had for the day. 4. As the snow starts to come down hard. I would like. Actually, take this back. I would like everyone to roll me 1d6.
1.
Ooh, take that much cold damage because of Phil's roll of 4.
Fuck you, Phil.
Every
Wait,
time.
what the heck? I wanted a lower number here.
Damn, even the rolls. Oh, okay, I can't do anything.
One shot from the snow, dude.
Jay, I'm gonna come to Vegeta and fight you, Jay. I'm gonna come.
I'm sorry, I'm not
bro.
trying to bully you today, Phil, I promise.
I'm
No,
used
yeah.
to it. I have no
No,
friends anymore.
Don't worry.
no friends.
I'm doing the bullying.
Does
today.
anybody want to ask anything else? I'll say about today of like Garam and whatnot. Anything about anything?
I just look at Garam and I'm like, hey Garam, I got a question.
What is it, lad?
Do you get angry too and start punching things? Or like swinging a big hammer around?
Stand back. You're really going to want to stand back, by the way. He's not kidding.
Yeah, he sounds back.
A little bit further.
Moves back even further.
And there we go. As you see, like, Garam start to, like, his muscles start to flex. And his eyes start to glow. And then, let me do the roll. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. So, the rage of a wild magic barbarian is kind of cool. So, ah, fuck. Okay, so with the rage of it, I gotta figure out like exactly. Oh wait, did they take out the randomness of the? Did they take out the wild magic barbarians RNG?
I don't think so.
Oh, let me find it real quick.
It's on D&D Beyond.
Ah, here we go. Wild Surge. Why the fuck is that not in his character sheet? Oh, there it is. So, ooh, okay. So what you see is this dwarven ghost emerge from Garen's chest and then explode in a shower of magical light. Those kind of things happen, lad.
So you're telling me when you get angry, the thing that happens are you like start where like hits don't hit you that hard? That happens too, but you also get magic?
A byproduct of how much time I spent in your lair.
Is that useful or?
Depends on the situation. I can't exactly control what comes out. I've managed to limit it to a certain amount of them, but that's just one of about 10 different things that can happen. Some points, a bolt of lightning emerges from my chest. Other times, a bunch of plants will surround me.
I hate being so human sometimes.
Sucks, doesn't it? No
Kind of
offense.
offensive. Offense taken.
I'm sorry, Finn. I could have
Someone
had
say
that.
something?
Oh, come on, I'm saying this to Finn, bro.
I know he's saying that in person.
Wait,
Listen,
why? What did Finn do? Whoa! What
come
did he
on, Finn.
do?
He just said it sucks to be so human, dude. What do you mean?
Okay, yeah,
Okay, that's it.
go for it.
Okay. In my defense, I could have had magic. I am the most human Drow to ever exist. I have zero magic in me. Well, is the dark vision considered magic?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have zero magic in me. I have like some magic in me, but I have like 1% compared to every single other Drow out there.
Are you talking to me right now?
Yes, and like
As I cast mage hand and like have it walk around my shoulders and stuff, like yeah, it does kind of suck to be human, right? And then I like just ignore.
He got you there, lad.
I'm blaming this on my dad. Fuck this shit.
I'll still teach you if you want to learn.
Yes, and I'm sorry. That was an asshole comment from me.
Yeah, it was.
That was. I'm sorry about that, Phil. Finn.
Who's Phil? Wow, you don't even know my name?
In canon, I'm gonna say that he said Finn.
Uh, oh, I'm sorry, Finn.
And also,
It's
also,
Is it
by the
truly
way,
a problem?
Finn.
Please.
By the way, I wasn't actually joking on you. I was trying to fuck with him. Because he seems like the person who'll say something a little bit dumb, and it would be funny.
It's because I am dumb.
You're not dumb, Varys. Come okay, guys.
I've met
come
a
on.
lot dumber, Varys.
I dropped out of school. I really don't know a lot of shit.
Yeah, so did I. It's
I know
really
people who
funny.
didn't even go to school. In my guild. Man, one guy tried to open a tomb by running his head through a wall.
Did that work?
Surprisingly,
that work?
yes.
I kind of want to try that too now.
Yeah, I mean, I
Don't.
kind of do
Don't.
too. Is that dumb?
Yes, it was. He was very lucky he strapped a magical helm to his skull.
I'm gonna lean into Varys and be like, we could do it though, right? Like we could do that.
Don't do it.
I mean,
I'm whispering.
Yes, he is a dwarf trained to hear in these blizzard conditions.
I could
It
help
proved
if you both
effective.
wanted to try.
we could try. We could wear a helmet.
Right now?
Well, there's no walls to go through right now.
Are there any
Yeah, there
mountains
is.
near us? Oh.
And wait, did he like?
Yeah, he banged his chest.
Wouldn't that involve breaking you though?
I'd love to see you try.
Finn, do you want to try?
I think this is one of the things I'm definitely not gonna give a shot. Yeah,
I think
I'm
we
good.
have a better chance at like a real physical wall
That's a
Then,
good
like-
idea, by the way.
than him.
Hyper, can you do me a favor because it'll take me forever to find it? Can you send me the list of things that I can polymorph them into?
It's on the 5e tools. Remember, it's the beast.
Oh, you're right.
It's pinned in the D&D chat.
You just
Practical
go to the
Guide
beastie
Polymorph.
area and then you just specify beast. Because at level 8, you can transform them into literally anything on the list.
Hey, Garen, I
Wait,
have
even
another
the
question.
Whale?
What is it, lad?
You're a girl, you know stuff. How many? Okay, this is okay. This is gonna sound dumb, but I don't know how to describe it. Who are the strongest, like angriest people out there in Abilene?
If you're talking about anger and brute strength viewed warriors, I'm probably top 5.
Would be the top, like, would be top 5. You?
Well, there's me. There's... probably the Dreadlord.
Yeah.
I'd say the Gold Sterling,
No clue who that is.
the second in command of the Sterlings. They're the 7 strongest warriors in Sapphire.
Okay.
You could ask your Imperial friend over there about them. You absolutely
confirmed.
can, by the way, Jay. But 1 second. Probably the High Chief of the tribes, or the High Chief of the southern scaly. Oh, what's it? No, sorry.
The Caribbean tribes?
The spine scale tribe. One of the most fearsome warriors in all of Karem. And then I have to say the Reaper,
Who's that?
the headsman of Razgul.
Do I know where Razgul is?
Razgul, you know Razgul is the capital of the Tiani Sultanate.
Mhm.
Roll me a history check.
Okay, give me 1
If
second.
you would like, you may roll history checks on each of the other 4.
So do you want 4 rolls or just 1 roll?
You can do 4 if you want.
First one's a 2,
Okay,
a 13,
that'll be the Dreadlord.
a 5, and a 12.
Okay, so you have out of those, they were in order: the Gold Sterling, which you don't know dick about, Dreadlord, who you know a little bit about. You know of him because he is a world leader. You know, like, basically, he's one of those people that is the epitome of don't fuck with this guy. You don't know shit about the chief of the Spine Scale tribe, but you have heard the name the Reaper of Razgul. Basically, he is an executioner, a massive one that basically lets his say the victims try to get one shot in on him before he takes their head.
Thank you.
And thus far, no one has actually managed to kill him with that shot.
Yeah.
Or defeat him in the in that. He basically works as like a gladiator executioner hybrid.
Is he Draven?
A mix of Draven and Strong Belwas, yes.
Yeah, thank you, Garo. That gives me a goal to work towards.
If I was going to guess, I would say at a minimum of those. Sorry. At a minimum of those. I can't do the fuck voice. At a minimum of those. If I was going to guess, in terms of people who could take me on, maybe the Dreadlord. But other than that, I'd rather have me every time. What is the stereotypical dwarf accent again?
Isn't it like Scottish?
No. It's supposed to be like. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Norse.
I'm a dwarf. I live under the
I'm a
mountain.
dwarf. Yes, that's it.
That was really good, Phil.
That
What
was
I'm a
really
dwarf.
good, yeah.
I think
yes.
it's more
That's
so like
good too,
Stefan.
I would say only the Dreadlord could get me. I would say could
That's
actually give
good.
me. I would say could actually have a chance of beating me. Everyone else, I think I would beat.
That
I am the
gives
band
me
leader. I am
You
the
could
strong.
take on a Sterling.
Your platinum Sterling would be another story, lad. But I think Goldie I would be able to beat.
What is the Sterling, Josaku?
They rank among the highest warriors in the Sapphire Empire.
Oh, gotcha. More chest pounding.
Hey, Josaku, want to go fight them one day?
So, Josaku, roll me a history check real quick. And also, how much interest do you think you would have had in the Sterlings as a kid?
A very good amount.
Okay, with a 16, actually, you're easily able to clear it. So you know the Gold Sterling. I would say you know, especially among the top 3. There is one of them who is, I would say, who is a Leonin. Widely considered one of the greatest swordsmen in the world, and the greatest swordsman is someone who uses one hand. I would say like a one-handed longsword. Right, like he, whereas like Argus and a couple of the other top-tier swordsmen are known for either using multiple swords or like Lysander using a massive sword. You know, the Platinum Sterling uses only one, and basically he's brutally efficient with it. You know, the Gold Sterling is considered the physically strongest being in the entire empire, outside of, you know, something like the Empress or other dragons. He's actually I would say he's actually an ogre who swore fealty to the Empress. So he is ridiculously strong.
Would take quite a while for you to match up to the ogre. Though I'm willing to try it far future.
I mean,
With a 16, I'll DM you something too.
you said that to me, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, if Garum can take one of them on, that means I have. I now know who I need to. How strong I need to become.
Yes.
Hold up, yeah, I gotta finish up typing this. This one is. Oh my god, what was this? I had it, but I forgot. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Well, there you go. Anything else you want to know? Sorry, Phil, do the voice again. That way I can remember.
Anything else you want to know?
Anything else you want to know? I'm a dwarf. 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 Okay, I'm good. Anything else you want to know?
I'm good.
No one's gonna give it a shot. Fair enough.
So wait,
Hey, when I become the
What-
strongest, angriest person out there, I'll give it a shot. How about that?
we just have to get past you?
Give it a shot.
What do we get if we get past you?
The feat that you actually knocked me off mine.
Oh, okay, never mind. I don't care about that.
Not many men have done it, Ben.
And I will not try to be one of them.
Fuck, I'll give it a try. Fuck.
Alright.
I'll lose anyway. And I'm gonna use my rage for this.
Alright. So is he.
It's gonna be possible.
I need you to roll me an athletics check.
Oh, thank God I get advantage. Let me just mark off my rage. Athletics check, right?
Yes.
First roll is 16.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that is so much better. 25.
So what happens is you start raging, you go down in like a 3-point stance, and you try to like full on like sprint and try to spear at him. Before you realize you pushed him, I was like, you feel like you're giving some push, and then all of a sudden it just stops. As you realize that basically you pushed him back about 6 inches into the snow. And you're just kind of stuck there in front of him as he grabs you by the waist and flips you over his head in a suplex. Like tossing a sack of potatoes. He rolled a 28.
Oh, dude, that was so close.
Uh-huh. It was closer than I expected. What is your what is your plus to athletics?
+8.
Okay, he has a plus 11.
Good job, Hedge.
I would have needed a 20 to match him.
Yep.
Yeah, he really needed a 20 to match him, so.
He's also a level 17 character, so he has you several, I'll say literally doubled in the proficiency bonus department.
Yeah. No, like, as Vars is like there, like, letting that adrenaline wear off, he's like, okay, that went a lot better than I expected.
Aye. Same here.
Yagu
Dwarf.
walks over to help Varys up and asks him, Varys, do you want help on a second go?
Sure, yeah, sure. I don't know if Garam, you got time. Sure.
I have time.
Alright. Well, with that, if Varys is willing, Yagu is gonna cast Polymorph and turn Varys into an elephant.
By the way, if you really want to do something for him, there is something stronger than an elephant in there.
Is there? I was trying to pick something that would still be like fair. Is it the mammoth?
I was like, if you wanted to make it unfair, the mammoth.
I wanted to still make it fair. We'll do the elephant.
I mean,
I
actually, the mammoth would still be fair per se. It's like a +6, and it doesn't have the the proficiency bonus. Like even then, its thing to it would be closer. It would give him basically the same modifier.
All right. Well, we'll do the mammoth then.
All right, so this is actually just gonna be a straight roll versus roll to see like who on the dice gets higher between me and Hedge.
Shit roll. And I cannot use rage in this form, right?
No.
Oh.
Kenny?
Can I?
I will say that if you were raging before it, I will say that you could do it.
Yes. So can I still continue that rage? I'll use.
I'll say that you could do it. Let's do it. Yeah,
Okay.
go for it. Roll at advantage.
Okay. Oh, I needed that. Ooh, I didn't roll well. It was a 10.
Ooh. I rolled a 15 and a 13.
Oh, yeah, you get it.
Yeah. As you see, Varys transformed into a mammoth, just start charging. You see this fire in Garam's eyes. Now this is more like it! As he plants his feet, throws out his arms with the tusks, and you just see this mini tug of war. You see this tiny dwarf, who is, again, only about 5'4", holding back a fucking mammoth. Like, legit a mammoth. And he is holding him back.
Roll.
As he starts to push you back. Roll again.
Oh, again? Okay, still with advantage,
Wait.
right?
Yes.
Can I use a bardic inspiration for this?
No.
Okay.
Come on, man. What'd you get?
Oh, okay, 16.
16. Okay. Actually, yeah, at that point, you notice at some point, it's like you plant yourself, and then you start to get a little bit of leverage yourself. Like, you're starting to push now, where, like, Garam is, like, not able to, like, put that same push. One more roll.
I'm still with advantage, right?
Yes.
Nat 20, let's go! Let's go!
You're not
Go on, go.
you're not gonna believe it.
Nat 22?
Nat 20.
Let's go!
And Garen's
Nat 20.
and also Garen's modifier is 1 higher.
What is it, a plus 12?
His is a plus 11 with the mammoth. Oh wait, no, mammoth has a proficiency bonus of 4, doesn't it?
I'm looking up mammoth.
No, it has a
now.
3. So yeah, that's 7 plus the 3, that's 10. So you rolled a 30, he rolled a 31.
Jesus, bro.
As you start to go, you give this mighty hove, and you start to feel that push, but then immediately it feels like you have run into a brick wall. You know Rex is called the Iron Wall, but you feel like there is a real wall of entity standing in front of you, and his name is Garam Stone Grip. As with that last little bit, he basically like just shoves the tusks up to where like you're like to where the or your feet are just like a bit hang up before he like lets you back down and lets off to the side. Oh, it's been a while since I've had to work out like that.
He called that a fucking workout, bro! As Varys comes out of like the polymorph, I guess,
Yeah.
he just looks at Garam and he's like, "That's my new hero. Holy fuck! I want to be that strong."
I think Garam actually only doesn't have a manual of strength or any sort of bonuses. He doesn't have a belt of giant strength.
So is he straight up plus 20 plus
He's
his
just a
proficiency?
20.
Oh,
Like Rex has a belt of giant strength.
Giant strength, yeah. And yeah, he's just Jesus. Oh, I can't wait till I get Carolina to transcendent form.
Yagu tosses Garam 20 gold pieces and says, "Thanks for the entertainment. I hope you didn't mind my intrusion."
As he tosses 10 back, oh, how expensive do you think drinks are here? I'm not taking that much money. That was fun. Besides, we're about to get there. I would say we're about an hour's away anyway. That's why I wanted to make the pit stop. By the way, y'all originally pulled off to the side to take a piss.
And I just looked at Yaga and I'm like, thank you for that. That was fun. Bro, you can turn people in hell. Mammoths? Holy fuck, dude.
All right.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
All right. So y'all get to the city. All right. I don't have a separate art for this one, but you'll decide to basically pack up supplies like camping stuff, and then y'all decide to spend the night in the city. Next day, y'all set out. And as y'all are continuing to walk, you realize it's really fucking cold still. The snow is still on the ground. You still have a couple of days to go till Mount Alexander. But y'all are walking through, you guys, Garam, Olaf, and Follow. Oh, very nice. Before y'all get to like this forest at the base of a mountain range. Y'all are walking in, and you see like Follow, Olaf, and Garam basically like spread out a little bit. Garam is like staying at the front. For at one point, he just stops and holds his hand like this.
Mhm.
You know, I know these woods and this whole country like the back of me hand. You all didn't think that you covered your tracks that well, did you? I know you're there. Come on. Come on out. As you start to see about 10 to 15 cloaked figures dressed in white, I'll say in white with in like white overcloaks with dark cloaks underneath them. Wearing face masks and whatnot. You are every bit as good as you're every bit as good as your reputation says, Garam Stonegrip. I am. Mind telling me what an Imperial squad is doing in my country? Would you believe me if I said that we are simply passing through? As they start to circle around you a little bit. I wouldn't. No, I suggest you go home. This doesn't end well for you if you choose to fight. 10 of us versus the legendary Garam Stonegrip and some associates. Have you ever heard the saying strength in numbers? Aye. But then there's actual strength. Everyone! Stop! As you'll hear a female voice ring out.
Can I whisper to Varys?
What do you want to whisper?
Do you still hold that mask that you used to disguise yourself in Galrin?
You recognize the voice, by the way. Isaku.
I thought so.
Yeah, and by the way,
I-
she already sees you.
I do
No.
slip.
As she
I do
pulls the
slip.
mask down, and you
I do
guys
slip the.
see a imperial, say a imperial girl in her early 20s.
I
Josaku
put on the
senpai?
mask as fast.
It's
No,
not
she
a.
knows. She knows it's you, dude. You're already too late.
I didn't hear that. Can you say it again?
Josaku senpai? Is that you? Everyone stand down. Everyone
Said
say
it,
hello
bro!
to Maya.
He said it, bro.
Everyone say hello to Maya. And Josaku, you are now looking into the face of Maya Saito, the daughter of the Duchess of Fuzhou and your former ward. My lady, you know one of them? Yes. Wait. Josaku. Josaku the deserter? As one of them starts brandishing a sword.
Hey, bud, you better keep that
No!
sword.
I told him to go find whatever mission he wanted to do. By the way, Josaku, that is complete bullshit.
I'm hanging my head in shame.
I told him to go find whatever I'll say the mission that he decided for upon himself. And then to return to me once he felt the time was right. Evidently that time has not yet hit. What did you just do, Jay? What is that? Oh, that's polymorph. Never mind. My thing didn't scroll down enough. But yeah, as you guys see it, yep. Everyone stand down. Band leader Stone Grip. On behalf of the Sapphire Empire, we mean no harm in your country, and we will depart once we are completed in our mission. And what is that, Lady Saito? Investigating supposed sightings of wanted criminals in this general area. These criminals have names. One of them does. It is only the one. Harkleth.
Wait, hold on. Did you say Hoglets in the area?
He was seen here a few weeks ago. We were dispatched to detect him. And is there a reason why this information had not made it to me and Kiz? It was determined, it was obtained through means through which I will not divulge. The fact that I have told you this is already more than I should have. Band leader Stone Grip. However, supposedly there are creatures in between you and any of the cities. Where is your upcoming destination? Now, Lady Saito. Here I was thinking we were keeping secrets from each other. Mount Alexander. The old ruins. My group and I will depart on the morning back. I won't say back. We as of yet have not found any evidence that he was here. Only rumors and a supposed sighting. But we will do so tomorrow. I wish to speak with my former protector. As she turns to the things, set up my tent, set up camp. We will stay here. This is as good of a spot as any. You and I have much to discuss, Yosaku.
That we do.
Hey,
And
Jose,
also, the
like,
first thing she does, by the way, is she takes the mask that was on, say, the hat of disguise that was on your face, and she smacks you in the back of the head with it. And did you really think I would fall for this, you stupid senpai? She throws it in your face.
That's my hat, please. Good.
She threw it in his face, so it's still like there.
I take it
Hello,
off.
everyone.
I hand it back to her.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Any friends of Josaku's are friends of mine. Any friends of Senpai's, friend of mine. I'm Maya.
Hello, Maya. Any friends of Jisaku is a friend of ours, and Yagu walks up to give them a hug.
As soon as you like start with the hugs, like a couple of like the ninjas around you like branch up. It's like, it is all right. As she like gives like a small hug, like you can tell it's more like a courtesy hug, like you know, like the hug that like nobles give each other.
Yeah.
Can I walk past this girl and go like inspect the ninjas while they're talking?
Absolutely,
do
you
it.
can. You can. Are you trying to like stealthy, like be kind of like socially stealthy
No,
doing
but
it?
like, I'm just want. They're like, I can tell that they're like stealthy type characters, right?
Absolutely, they're wearing cloaks that are the color of that are the color of snow, and you can tell on the inside that they're black. That the other side of the cloaks are black.
I'm just gonna like admire their outfits and stuff, and be like, oh, you guys are good at hiding too.
Yes, as part of our way. And Josaki, you would know that actually the shinobi of the Empire are actually known for their stealth, and mostly, you know that oftentimes, if someone is born into a high-ranking family, they usually do one of two things. If they are the oldest sibling, which Maya is not, they are they are sort of like groomed for politics. Otherwise, they usually become a leader of either a shinobi or a or samurai sort of like thing. Basically, they become warriors and they become protectors. They're given roles that are not political in nature, but are still, prominent. And Maya was kind of being groomed for that. So, like, that's why she is doing this. Like, she was your primary training partner as a kid. As when y'all were, like, younger. And most of the time you were told to take it easy on her. That's also why she was a higher level now than you were when you started the campaign. It's because she actually got the high money things. You were more so as like a protector before, I'll say, until she could protect herself.
I'll walk up to after Yago and just put my hand out instead and just shake it and go. Like Yagu said, a friend of Chisaku's a friend of mine. My name is Varus Rivers.
Well met, Ferris Rivers and Yagu Retsam. And who is your inquisitive friend over here who has declined to speak, except for to admire my men's armor?
Finn. Finn, fair play.
In fair play. And you I recognize, Amelie Rotier. You travel with interesting company, senpai. Come. Let's talk. As they have constructed a magic tent, and the door is open to it as you do see them bow to you. And again, you kind of know that Maya. I'll say that these are Maya's men. Some of them are a little bit more experienced than her, but because she is the daughter of the Duchess, that I think it was a Duchess that we said. Yeah, Duchess. Say because she's a Duchess of one of the larger port cities on the western half of the country. Or her mother is, that is. And she being the second daughter, she is. This is what she does. So yeah.
All right.
Do you go
Yes,
inside,
it is.
Josaku?
Guess.
Right? And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Fuck you, bro. I wanted more.
I know.
Uh,
By the way, Josaku, you have no say. But okay, actually, I would like everyone but Josaku to give me an insight check. Because I'm gonna say, even with Revelation, you are as blind as you have ever been to this shit. Because I have a feeling
That's very
Josaku is a
fitting.
blind motherfucker when it comes
That-
to certain things.
That is very fitting.
Yes.
inside, right?
Insight.
16.
Finn?
I'm not rolling. I'm just talking to these other people.
No. Just humor me and roll it.
But I have a negative. Okay.
No, just humor me. 7. Okay. If you got above a 10, you could tell that she is giving like infatuation eyes at Josaku. Not like Lydia and Yagu kind of thing, where like hers is like, like a soft like smile kind of thing. This is one of like, y'all kind of look at Josaku as like, she looks at, you see her like basically like smiling ear to ear ever since she saw him, and you're like, oh my god, wait, does he not know?
Yo, bro, we
And
have
again,
to.
Josaku, for you, because your insight is mainly like other things and like determining intent, and you've known Maya so long that like, for you it's just Maya. The DC for you would have been 30.
Fitting.
Bro, I
Yep.
hope you know, Jose. Varus is gonna let you know what he thinks immediately, like after you talk, because I am not entertaining the fucking dumbass anime trope of the main character not being so dumb they don't realize a girl likes them.
No. It's not that.
Go
It's
ahead,
not that
go
he's
ahead, try
dumb. It's not that he's dumb. It's the fact that to him, this is how Maya has acted around him his entire life.
Oh, let him try.
Again, it's
Let
not.
him
It's
try
not
next
that
session.
he's stupid around her. It's that they have literally been friends their whole lives, and this is how she acts.
Dude, it's a
Around-
childhood friend trope.
Phil, you're so
That-
funny. Hyper, read what Phil said. You'll laugh. Read what Phil said. You'll actually laugh. Phil, you did it!
No,
Phil, you did it!
Phil,
That's
Phil,
not what I wanted.
Phil, you got me to laugh.
No, that doesn't count. That's
It
not
totally
a pun.
counts.
It's not a pun. It's
No,
not a
this is-
pun.
This is worse. Why would you do this to me, dude? This is even worse.
I mean, I guess you could
It's
talkie another
specifically
chance.
puns.
I gotta laugh.
Oh,
I hate
God.
this so much. I hate this so much.
You did it. You did it.
You did it.
did it.
Yay!
I wanna
But
die.
yeah, so that's where we're going to end this session. I'm going to end the recording here because also Jay has to go to bed really soon. So this one was more so I wanted to get to here.
Yeah.
In the campaign where y'all are heading towards Mount Alexander and we finally get to some Josaku roleplay. So Jay gets a whole. Oh, sorry, not Jay. Jose gets a whole week to figure out what the fuck he's going to say to the childhood friend who he abandoned without telling her.
My mental is completely shot for an
I
entire
know, because I know that you wouldn't be able to form a single thing right now, Jose, because you haven't had to roleplay. But we'll check that next week.